It's official, like a referee with a whistle. So like and share the video. Oh man. It's a Sunday afternoon. We out here, we kicking it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Raining outside for the past, what, 4 hours? Thundering. It's not thundering, but it's still raining. So, hey, it is what it is. We don't worry about things we can't control. We worry about the things that we can control. You did. That's how we do over here. Man. So like, share the video, and tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm always curious to know where people from. Yeah. I know some people from the UK, some people from Canada, some people from South America. I'm always curious. Where you from? 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 Tell me where you from? Where you from? Tell me where you from? 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 And smash that like button. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? So yeah, this is something I wanted to talk about because a lot of I think a lot of guys kind of give women a pass a lot, and a lot of women today. I say this is just in general. Um, Kind of they don't really stand for much today like they used to. And this is not just me saying this. A lot of women, I think today don't really stand. You don't think about any woman you know that's in the 20s and 30s. Do you know what they stand for? Yeah, you might know what they like or what they don't like, but do you really know what they stand for? Think about the average woman that you work with. Maybe you got to know her or whatever over time. But do you really know what she stands for? Like let's be real. In most cases, you really don't know. You don't really know what she stands for, right? Now, let's take a woman that's in the 50s, 60s, 70s. You pretty much know what she's all about. Now, you might not agree with it, but you know what she's about. You pretty much know what she's about. You might that bitch ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But one of the biggest differences I see today is a lot of women kind of they play this stupid game where it's like girl power, that type of bullshit. Then this little fantasy where it's like all women are the same, all women are together, all women are in the same position. Now we know that ain't true. See, us as guys, we don't really have most of us, most guys, we don't really have the privilege to play those stupid little games. As a man, when you walk outside, we know shit ain't. We know all guys ain't together. We know all guys ain't the same. We know all guys ain't in the same position. We don't be walking around talking about man power. I'm like, what this motherfucker talking about? Yeah, but women, they do that shit. That play a little stupid game. Girl power. See, as guys, we don't really have the privilege to do that. We can't really play around like that. That could get us into trouble. We could have some major problems playing around like that. So we don't even get into all that BS. Oh, somebody sent me a message, huh? No. See, I always get messages once I come online. It always happens though. I never get messages when I'm on uh, just sitting around. This always works out that way. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but oh well. I'll take it. I always say, if you had a camera and you could follow your girl, your woman at work, if you could follow her around at work, man, you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked if you had a camera and you could magically follow if you could be at home and you had a camera where you could follow her and she wouldn't even know you watched her for a week, boy, you'd be shocked. You would be shocked how your woman is acting on that job. Your woman, your girl, your wife be kissing that ass at work, boy. Ooh, I'm talking on a level where it's like, it would blow your mind if you could see it on camera. If you could watch her demeanor, her choice of words, her body language, you'd be like, what the hell? Sure, I ain't never seen her act like that. That's what you'd be saying if you saw your woman at work. I'm gonna say, some of these women, they're terrified of their boss at work. They're terrified. They be kissing that ass at work. Man, it ain't really about respect at work for a lot of these women. It's really fair. It's really fair based. It ain't really about the person so much. It's really about the position that the person is in. And plus, a lot of these women that work these jobs, a lot of these women, they know that they have their own insecurities. A lot of them are, at best, mediocre. They make a lot of mistakes. They make the same mistake over and over and over again. That's why a lot of women feel the need to stab each other in the back. You know, they think they're getting brownie points when they tell on you. They'll tell on anybody. Tell on me, you, it don't even matter. It could be a man or a woman. There's some women like that on these jobs. You be trying to figure out, hey, who told on me, man? You end up in HR. Like, who the hell told on me? The same person that told on you is the same person that sit by you. Same person you go to lunch with. You like, man, that broad told on me, man. I thought we were cool. That's what you thought. You sat there and started talking to her, and she got to know you personally, and he fucked around and used that shit against you and told on you, man. You know what's crazy? You might have even took her home one day after work, and she still told on you. You be like, God damn, that's a cutthroat motherfucker, man. Why the hell would you do that shit? I thought we were cool, man. That shit don't mean nothing. That's that cutthroat mentality that a lot of people have. You be thinking y'all cool as hell. Y'all might have went to dinner, lunch. You might have took her home a couple times after work. Y'all might have went out to the club and every goddamn thing. And she still stabbed you in the back at work. You like, yo, what's up with that shit? And when you find out about it, if you approach her and say, hey, you know, I found out that you kind of put me out there. You stabbed me in the back. You know what she's gonna say? 9 times out of 10, she's gonna justify why she had to stab you in the back. She's gonna say, oh, first she might lie. She's gonna probably lie more than likely. And then when you tell her, hey, I know, when you tell her how you found out about it, she might say, well, you didn't understand my position. I had to do it. I had to tell on you. I was afraid. I panicked. You know, it'll be something like that. So you can't trust a woman like that. You can't trust a woman like that. As soon as she gets scared, she'll throw you under the bus. You can't be around a woman that's like that. She's cutthroat, man. You surely can't live with a woman like that. You can, but you can't trust that bitch. No way, man. She's cutthroat. And you like, I ain't built like that. I can't, stab somebody in the back. You might have known this person 5, 10, 20 years, and all of a sudden, they took advantage of you. Not only did they take advantage of you, the whole shit was planned. And once you look back at it, you're like, wait a minute, this motherfucker planned this shit the whole time. Hey, yo, what's up with that, man? We known each other for 15, 20 years. And soon as something happened, they started laughing at you. Ha, 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 ha. They started acting goofy and silly. Like they're the dumbest person, and all of a sudden, they don't know what the hell is going on. And it's like, you don't really know how to react. You just looking and listening. And now you be like, yo, I gotta get away from this motherfucker. You got to fall back. You don't know what. You don't know if you want to smack him or what. You really don't know how to react. At some point, you're gonna have a situation with somebody that you've known for a long time. Now, and let me be clear. I'm not talking about a miscommunication. I'm not talking about a miscommunication. You might have been thinking one thing, they might have been thinking one thing. Y'all not on the same page. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody that y'all on the same page. This is clear. We y'all talked about it in advance. Y'all talked about it afterwards. This was the plan from start to finish. But at some point, they bared off and started. They was on some other shit. That's what I'm talking about. And then, as time went on, you caught on because you just assumed that everything's cool. But as time went on, you caught on like, yo, why is she or he trying to they're trying to avoid me. They don't answer the phone. When they do answer the phone, they get off quick. Or they ain't got time. They ain't got time to stop by. They ain't got time to, like, what the hell is going on, man? They had time when they needed your help. They had time. But they don't need your help no more. So they ain't got time now. They got time for everybody else or something else. I'm like, what the hell? Now I don't like where this is going. Yeah. This is some weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really trust that. You can't really trust being around somebody like that. They'll just switch up. And 9 times out of 10, there was a hater. See, some people go lame over time. And what I've learned over the years is a lot of people don't wish bad on you, but at the same time, they don't want you to do better than them. That's the thing. So smash the like button. Smash the like button. And tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. A lot of people don't wish bad on you, but they don't want you to do better than them. And you might have a situation where it can be somebody close to you. They're competing with you, but you ain't necessarily competing with them. Because you got so much other shit going on. You focus on doing whatever you're doing. You're not really thinking like that. And most of the time, these people have too much time on their hands. People that have a lot of time on their hands, they sit back and observe everybody, and they have an entitlement mentality, and they be like, I'm supposed to be doing what he's doing. But they're not willing to make the sacrifice and put the work in, though. So they feel like entitled, like, I'm supposed to have that position regardless. And you'd be like, well, why do you think that? Because that's what their parents told them. Basically, that's the only logical answer. It's not even a logical answer. That's how they justify it. My parents told me I was better than you. It's that type of shit. You're like, what? Yeah. And some of these same women, when they go to that job, they don't got that smoke for the boss. Nope. They wouldn't dare say anything like that to their mom. Well, it's like That's why I say women are just as cowards as guys. Now, most of the time, you're not going to see what you're really made of, because you never put her in a position to display those emotions, right? I think from what I've been hearing, um, when guys have kids with women, that's when you really see it. Because if you have kids with women, especially if y'all married and live together, the kid's gonna go through stuff at school. That's almost a guarantee. So your kids are going to something's gonna happen with your kids at school with that damn teacher. It's gonna happen at some point, right? So when it happens, there's a lot of women out here that are afraid of other women. Believe it or not. So a lot of women will punk out, regardless. So let's say the kid come home and be like, "Hey, this teacher is doing such and such to me, right? She said this and said that." The mom might blame the incident on the damn kid. Say, "Hey, you're lazy. That's why the teacher said this and that to you, whatever." And the kid is like confused, like, how the hell being lazy got something to do with what she said to me? As soon as I walk in the classroom, I didn't do nothing. I didn't even say nothing. And the reason why a lot of these parents act like that, these women, because they don't really want to do anything. Because when the kid come home and tell his mama that, "Hey, the such and such teacher said this and that to me," she got to pick up the phone or go down to the school and talk to the principal. She don't want to do that. she don't want to do it. So what she'll do is try to find a way to blame the damn kid. This happens a lot, by the way. This is not like a one-off. This is pretty common with a lot of women that have kids today. And this is why I say a lot of women today, they really don't care about the kids. School today is like a daycare center, basically. So what usually ends up happening is a lot of times the father usually ends up taking care of the shit. Because the mama, she's afraid. She's afraid to pick up the phone a lot of times, and she's definitely afraid to go down there and talk to the principal in person. Because when you go down there and talk to the principal in person, that's like the first line of defense, the principal. Principal's in charge of the school. So you're going to talk to the principal first, tell the principal what happened, and the kid going to be sitting right by the parent once they start telling the story. And then once the principal hears on what happened, then they'll go back to the teacher and tell the teacher what happened. And then everybody after that, once the principal feel like, okay, that sounds about right, their story and your story. But 9 times out of 10, the teacher's gonna lie about something. It's gonna be some half truth, or the whole thing might be a lie. But once the principal, if they got a half intelligence, got a half brain, she'd be like, okay, that sounds about right. I think I kind of know what happened, whatever. And then everybody get together, the principal get everybody's story together and kind of clean it up, But that's all due because of the guy, the father, 9 times out of 10. But that mom she ain't shit. She punked out. She punked out. As soon as the kid came home, she punked out. Yeah, she punked out. Yeah. And then you got some women that I've met. This is not common. But you got some women that are afraid to have any type of altercation with a woman. They're afraid to have any type of altercation with a woman, period. It don't matter if they from the same place, same country, same town, same city. It don't matter. But they got a whole bunch of smoke for a guy. Oh, yeah. If it's a guy, they'll jump on his ass. But if it's a woman, she'll lay the fuck down. She ain't trying to hit she ain't trying to get none of that smoke. Not only that, if a woman was to physically challenge her, like if she think the girl is God damn. God damn. I think I was about to lose my voice for a second. If she thinks the girl is about to get physical with her or might get physical with her, she'll be like, hey, she'll call up her boyfriend or husband or something like that on the phone and be like, hey, this girl might she might beat me up. Bitch, what are you telling me that for? You want me to jump on another girl because of some little squabble, altercation, argument y'all had? Hell, you supposed to be able to take care of that if you're a woman. I mean, come on now. I mean, if the bitch 300 pounds, okay, I get it. But y'all the same size. You 5'4", she 5'5". You 120, she $110. You supposed to be able to handle that. You want me to jump on the little broad? Come on. She's scared of another woman. She want a man to jump on another woman, and she might have started the shit. Come on, man. Let's smash the like button. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of these women are cowards like that, bro. They'll start the shit and turn around and be like, and call him for backup from a man. They want a man to jump on a woman for her to clean up her mess. Come on, man. And the crazy thing is, a lot of guys actually fall into this trap. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Let them bitches work that shit out on their own. Hell with that. I'm not jumping in on no other woman's gossip. Hell no. I'm not doing that shit. I don't do that shit. I mean, I never jumped on a woman in my life. I never had to do it. Now I always defend myself. I never had a woman come at me like that. But all of a sudden, this broad want me to jump on another woman because of some shit they had going on. No, I'm not doing that. You gotta find somebody else to do that. That ain't me. That ain't me. And it's all because she's a coward. She got all the smoke for a guy, but she don't got no smoke if it's a woman that's up in her face. And you got a lot of women that's out here that's like this. A lot of them out here that's like this. They don't care about their kids. They don't stand for nothing. They talk tough, though. Oh, yeah, they talk tough. A lot of them talk big talk, boy. But when shit hit the fan, when it's really time to talk and really time to stand up, man, that motherfucker lay the fuck down, man. And if you're a guy that's been around for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying is true. You know what I'm saying is true if you've been around for a long time. If you've been around long enough. If you've been living long enough. There's a lot of women cowards out here just like dudes, man. I don't know who's worse. To be honest. I don't know who's worse. But I know one thing. I can't be around people that are cowards. If I don't know where you stand, I can't be around you. And you know what? I don't have to agree with everything you stand for. I don't have to agree with everything. I just have to know what it is. And if it goes too far, I can't be around it. But if I say, hey, we disagree on this and that, but at least I know what he stands for. I know what he's about. That's okay. It's like I got a good friend. We've been knowing each other for 20 years, right? We disagree with a lot of shit. But I know what he's about. I know what he stands. And vice versa. And we get along. And we never had an argument. We had plenty of disagreements, but we never had an argument. And we get along. We respect each other's boundaries. If I need something and if he can do it, he'll do it. Or if he knows somebody, I need something, he'll make the call. And vice versa. But we never had an argument. We just respect each other's boundaries, and that's it. But how many women you know today, you don't know where she stands. You don't know what she believes. You don't know what she would do in certain situations. You have no idea. You have no idea. She might be one of those people where she don't believe in working things out between you and her. She might be one of those people that don't believe in, if some shit going on between you and her, she'll pick up the phone and call her friends, call her family, and tell them all about it. You're like, yo, what are you doing? We don't do that shit where I'm from. Where I'm from, my parents told me to keep your business in your household. Where I'm from, my parents said keep your business in your household. Everybody don't got to know what's going on with us. I mean, they don't care anyway, but keep your shit, keep your business in your household. Even if you go tell them what's going on, they ain't gonna have nothing good to say. They ain't gonna have nothing positive to say. You know what I'm saying? But she might be one of those people. Pick up the phone and call everybody and tell them all about it. What's going on? And the people that she's telling, they looking like, I don't know how to respond to this shit. I don't know nothing. I ain't never had no. I ain't never had no fucking. I don't know nothing about no gay shit, no gay lifestyle, or no threesome. I don't know nothing about that shit. You telling me that for a girl? That girl fool. Yeah, it's like older black people, like they ain't into none of this bullshit that we experiencing out here today. Yeah, if you talk to if you talk to a black person that say 65 and above, 60, 70, 80, they're like, I don't know what the fuck. They won't know how to respond to none of the shit we talk about. They're like, I don't know what to say. I don't fuck with gay people like that. I don't know what to say to you, son. I don't know. Now, some of them might have had a threesome, but they don't know what to tell you. You know, it's like, you like, hey, the girl's a lesbian. She like I'm a woman. Like, okay. They don't know. Now, it always existed back then. It existed when they were growing up, but they kept that shit in the closet. They didn't talk about it the way they do it now. They didn't do videos and brought people around. No. Those people stayed in the dark, stayed in the closet. They didn't get married to. They didn't marry hoes. They didn't marry people that swing both ways and all this wild shit. Most, it's like they don't know what to say. You know, like that's how it is. They grew up in a different time. It's like they don't know what the fuck to say, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why you should keep your business in your household instead of running your damn mouth. Maybe if you're dealing with a woman like that, you can't be with a woman like that. You can't take her serious. Because as soon as something happens, she's going to pick up the phone and call everybody. And then you're going to be looking at her. Her friends going to be looking at you like you crazy next time they see you. And you ain't going to like that. That shit make you look bad. I mean, you might say, well, I don't give a fuck with them people anyway. Yeah, I feel you. But you still don't like that shit. And 9 times out of 10, even if y'all can work whatever needs to be worked out, it ain't gonna happen because that bitch done ran her goddamn mouth. You know what I'm saying? You can't be with nobody like that. Those people are degenerates. They're just not fully developed yet. That's why we call them degenerates. ATL. What up, Mike? You don't know what she believed until she hit the fan. You you're going to know what she believes. Yeah. Yeah. You don't really know what you're really made of until the pressure is on. The pressure, hey, they say the pressure busts pipes. All right? Yeah, that's when the pressure is on, that's when you really see what people are really made of. That's real talk. See, it's easy for somebody to sit around and make judgments and say, oh, I would never do this. I would never do that. I wouldn't put up with no shit like that. Bullshit. You don't know what you would put up. You don't know what you would tolerate. You're not even in that position. You ain't qualified to be talking about nobody else because you ain't in the position that they're in. So it's easy for you to sit back and talk that talk. That's why I always say take what women say with a grain of salt. They don't know what the hell they would put up with or tolerate. They don't know. They just saying that shit because they're around their friends and maybe they hear. This is why women give bad advice to other women. Because they don't know. A lot of these women go through all kinds of hell. They go through all kinds of hell with guys, in my opinion, that's on some bullshit. The guys that women go through all kinds of hell with, in most cases, be on some bullshit. Now, the guys that women should go through some bullshit with, they ain't fucking with him like that. And you want to know why that is? Because women like guys with an edge or some guy that's a fucking criminal or a guy that a lot of people ain't gonna like this last one I was about to say, or a guy that could potentially fuck her up. Fear. That's the truth. That's the difference between why a woman will put up with all kind of shit with one guy versus the safe guy that she know, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. And when it's time, if I break up with him, it's gonna be safe. I'll leave and dictate everything I want. You know. That's the difference. She's not emotionally attached to the safe guy at all. Everything is transaction based. Oh, he's a good provider. That type of bullshit. You know, she didn't have to put very much in. It's like he put her on a pedestal. She did what she wanted to do. She didn't really have to upgrade herself. It was kind of like less is more for her. He didn't challenge the woman at all. She didn't have to change. She didn't have to upgrade herself. She didn't have to lose weight. She didn't have to do anything. She didn't really have to do anything. All she had to do was work. That's it. For the most part. You'd be like, what? She could cook? She didn't really have to do that. He was just fascinated about how she looked. All she had to do was look good and work. That's it. But she wasn't emotionally invested into him at all. You know, it was just the other way around. She wasn't really into him like that. And you could kind of tell. Because as soon as something happened, she'd pick up the phone and call her friends and tell them all about it. And her friends, they ain't shit either. Because they give her bad advice. Oh, I would never do this. You don't got to put up with all that. You can come over here and stay on my couch. Bitch, I don't want to stay on your couch. Bitch, you act like you doing me a favor by staying on your couch. That ain't no... Give me that type of silly shit. You know? Come on, man. Oh, P.S. by the way, you can get my book at SharpGameBook.com. That's SharpGameBook.com. That's how you get my book. SharpGameBook.com. Yep, that's how you get it. SharpGameBook.com. I'll put the link in the show notes when I get off here. But yeah, you can't build with nobody like that. You can't. Because it's always going to be up and down. It's always going to be some type of challenge. I wouldn't say a challenge. Always going to be some type of obstacle along the way. But you're dealing with somebody that's not fully developed. That's what it really comes down to. That doesn't mean they can't get there. How long it's going to take? Who knows? That ain't your job to figure out. You know? Do you think men should be in a relationship? That's a broad question. Depends on the guy. Depends on the guy. You know? Some guys shouldn't be in relationships. Just like some women shouldn't be in relationships. Depends on the person. Some people are not qualified to be in relationships, in my opinion. If you're struggling with your own life, you shouldn't be in a relationship. You shouldn't get in a relationship because you're looking for some type of stability or some shit like that. Are you looking for help? You shouldn't get in a relationship if that's the case. You get in a relationship because you want to merge with this person, and you want to come together, and you want the relationship to go somewhere. It's like a vessel. You want to form like Voltron. You want to form like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? You know, two minds get together, you can do a lot if you have the right minds. But if one mind is weak and one mind is strong, well, that ain't gonna work. The strong person is going to have to carry the load. So that ain't gonna work. You can only go but so far like that. And then when the strong-minded person realized that they were a weak-minded person, then they have to go find somebody on the side. Because there ain't but so far you can go carrying the dead weight. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's just not going to work like that. You're going to have to get some more people. It's like it just ain't gonna work. You know, a man and a woman should be a team, no doubt. So like, share the video, and again, if you want to get my book, go to SharpGameBook.com. That's SharpGameBook.com. And P.S. by the way, if you ever got any of my book, leave me a review on Amazon. I would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So that's about all I got. I didn't really have too much else to talk about. I appreciate you on this Sunday afternoon. You know. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.